Palma. Oh,
man.
that's unfair, and Palma 7 points in the game. To Del Fuentes.
Oh, wow.
Delgado makes the shot and knocks it down. Malonia is open. 3-pointer.
Oh, my goodness.
Face a jumper by Robin Celis.
Caballero has time.
Just posterized by
The MPBL is back at the Inares Center in Montalban, Rizal, our second of 3 games ngayong Martes. Very important game for both teams, Batangas City and Davao Occidental, both in the South Division. And Wawi Escocio and the rest of the Tigers coming off a huge victory over the weekend. They tried to continue their climb in the South. And talking about making the climb, the Batangas City Tanduay Rom Masters have number 8 and now are closing in at number 2. A win today can propel them to the number 2 spot in the South. It's Batangas City Tanduay Rom Masters against the Davao Occidental Tigers for our second game dito sa Inares Center in Montalban, Rizal. Magandang gabi mga kaliga, si Dav Tupas kasama si Coach Mike Perez. Magandang gabi din sa mga nanonood sa atin sa YouTube. And syempre, we're live on Solar Sports every Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Obviously, a very important game for both teams, Coach Mike, particularly for Batangas. What has been the key to this turnaround for Batangas? Ibang klase yung pag-angat nitong Batangas. They were really struggling at the start of the season. Ngayon, they're really in a good spot now in the South Division.
Well, I feel it's because of very defined roles para dito sa Batangas, specifically Levy Hernandez. I feel that Levy Hernandez, after that game in Muntinlupa, is really a different guy right now and looking more to finding his teammates as well as scoring.
Oh, and let's bring in our third member of the panel, Ms. Andrea Indicio. Hindi ko alam kung dahil nga sa dami ko rin ng absent, hindi ko rin alam kung saan na rin nanggaling to. Ito si Andrea. Andrea, how are you? And syempre, kamusta yung dalawang kupunan natin heading into this matchup?
Well, of course, miss na miss kita sa Delphi, Coach Mike. And with both of the teams coming off a win, the question is, who has a better momentum? At para nga dito sa Davao team who just came from a tight win just 3 days ago, ramdam na ramdam daw talaga nila ang pagod. Of course, they are quite short-handed right now, but actually, isang araw nga lang daw ang kanilang ginugol to prepare or to practice for this match. At para naman sa side ng Batangas, who has a 4-game winning streak, all they're thinking about is how to solidify their spot in the South Division. Just a quick trip down the memory lane. Both of the coaches actually remembered how they face each other in the South Division finals back then. Sabi nga nila, good old times. More of this later on, but for now, balik muna sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Andy. And these two teams have a proud history dito sa MPBL. Itong Davao is the champion of Season 3. Ito naman Batangas, the champion of Season 1. Diretso tayo sa ating team standings ngayon kung saan itong Batangas can leapfrog past Zamboanga at number 2 with a victory today. Ang laking bagay na yan because ang layo nitong Batangas, ang layo ng pinanggalingan nito, Coach Mike.
Yeah, parang galing pa yata ng 7 and 6 ito, if I recall correctly. At talagang it was really a climb towards where they are now at number 3 with a good potential to being at number 2. Samantalang ito ng mga Davao, really more of a battle, I guess, between Cebu and Davao to try and get to that 10 spot, considering how Muntinlupa has been performing. Not to say that Muntinlupa is not gonna play really good, pero at the rate that they've been going, this really seems to be between these 3 teams.
Oh, and you can't count out Sarangani and Imos as well. They are both in contention for that play-in spot. And Davao, this Davao team has undergone a different look over the years. And this season, I think this is the guy right here para sa kanila. Wawi Escocio, the former Bulacan star, has really emerged as the premier big man of this team. Ito si Wawi Escocio delivered some big-time performances this season. The biggest one against Valenzuela in the last game last Saturday.
At saka ang importante doon sa laro na yun, while he did lead the team in terms of scoring, going 10 of 16, 12 of them in the fourth quarter, it's really the timeliness of his mix. Yung mga tira niya sa labas early in the game, and even that game winner, that last basket para dito sa Davao, the 6 rebounds is also way above his usual average of 5 rebounds per game. So a different type of Wawi Escosio, very active and a very good addition in the performance para dito sa Davao.
On the other side, Levy Hernandez earning another trip to the All-Star game, but and why not? Because he's been delivering some All-Star performances para dito sa Batangas City Tanduay Rum Masters. Seems to just get better as the years have gone on. Ito si Levy Hernandez.
And kanina I was talking to Coach Dino Enrile before the game, and we both agreed that the performance really of Levy Hernandez has led to where they are now. I think he's picking his spots, mas maganda yung mga shot selection niya, and more importantly, he's getting his teammates involved.
Definitely a man to watch here. Ito si Levy Hernandez. Batangas raring to go here against the Davao Occidental Tigers. Let's go to Richard Tapos.
Champions, Davao Occidental Tiger Coco Live. Forward number 48, Justin Alano. Also at forward number 32, Harold Arboleda. Shooting guard number 29, Jeff Comia. Playing center number 6, Wawi Escosio. Point guard number 18, Joseph Terso. The head coach is Arvin Bonleon. Assistant coaches, Ronald Magtulis, Pancho Alfonso, Nonoy Bonleon, Anthony Burdett, Amboy Agonoy, and Peter Santa Maria. Now for inaugural season champion, Batangas City Tanduay Rum Masters. Forward number 15, Don Ochea. At forward number 27, the K-I-N-G to the VIP, King Importante. Playing center number 26, John Ambuluto. At guard number 25, Philip Panyamogan. To guard number 22, the sniper de Mexico, Levy Hernandez. Their head coach is Cholo Villanueva. Assistant coaches, J.R. Aquino, Warren Capitan, John Arenas, and Dino Enrile. Assistant team manager, Gilbert Alea. Team manager, Jean Alabanza. The team owner is Lucio Tan III. Referees for this ballgame are crew chief Alan Manzano with Alaric.
Starting 5 is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Terso, Comia, Escosio, Alano, and Arboleda para sa Davao Occidental Tigers. Batangas City has Panyamogan, Hernandez, Ambuluto, Importante, and Ochea. Officials are Alan Manzano, Martin, and Mike Kinay is the fourth man. Ball is up and we are underway here in Montalban, Rizal. Hernandez loses the handle. It's Jeff Comia. No numbers for Davao. Binigay kay Terso. Comia. Gets it to Wawi Escosio. Harold Arboleda now with Comia. Jeff to Terso from downtown. Misfires on the 3.
Well, that time a little bit, parang medyo magaan yung movement nitong Tigers. Wala masyadong sharpness on their cuts. Like how always itong Batangas Rum Masters, pretty sharp on their very first sequence for them.
Ambuluto banging bodies with Wawi Escosio.
And Ambuluto is going to get his quality minutes for Batangas Rum Masters. He pretty much is helping establish that middle lane of the floor as the big man for the Rum Masters.
John Ambuluto nails the first free throw.
Ganda rin ang conversion niya sa field, close to 60%. Very few times that he takes his shot. Talagang up close eh.
Hindi talaga tumitira ng malayo yan sa Ambuluto.
Malapitan palagi. Lalo na yung mga second chance opportunities.
Si parang si Kong tsaka si Mayor. Sabi mo malapitan eh, ikaw talaga.
Okay, you lost me there.
Okay.
You're 1-0. 1-0.
binigyan kita ng
Oo
maganda
nga.
doon, ha?
Mabigat yun, ha? Iba yun.
Kong Oka and Mayor Along, shout out sa inyo.
Nawala ako dun.
Nawala ka doon, ha? Thursday sa Caloocan tayo.
Oo nga.
Para hindi ka mawala.
Ngayon naalala ko na.
Okay.
Oo. Pero kayo yata ni Javi sa Thursday, di ba?
Oo.
Okay.
Wala na, hindi na ako absent. Hanggang dulo na to.
Hanggang All-Star na.
Hanggang next season na. Harold Arboleda gets it to Comia. Inside, the dump to Alano, trying to regroup. Justin could not score from underneath.
Takbuhan na sa kabila para dito sa Ram Masters.
Well, nabitaw ni Levy. Malamig si Levy, ah.
Pagkasasaluhin pa lang kasi niya, nakatingin na siya doon sa corner kay was it Philip on the corner. Gusto niya pasahan eh.
Alano deep inside the paint.
Well, si Alano is starting the way he started the previous game against Valenzuela. Really very active inside the paint. Start early. He got some offensive rebounds early in that game. Was able to find good spots to which he finds a teammate or he makes the basket himself. Pero iba rin talaga yung nilaro ni Wawi Scotia doon sa laban na yun. I think, in my opinion, in all the games that I've seen, I feel that was the best version of Wawi Scotia we've seen so far this season.
I'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL.
And si Justin Alano is pretty much their third leading offensive rebounder and shoots roughly about 46% from the field. And free throws niya, 61%. I'm sure he's working on that and understanding na kung if they get that final slot in the playoffs, they will definitely be needing a guy like Justin Alano make his free throws. Ooh. Not so good the possessions here. Couple of possessions already in succession na turnover na kukuha nitong Batangas. Right now, they have 4 turnovers. And they have not really executed anything from the field. They're gonna want to go to this one.
Wawi inside is Kosho. Wow! Bull strong. Ito si Wawi is Kosho.
At saka bumilis eh. Ang bilis niyang bumaba. There were instances dun sa previous game na talagang nauna pa siya sa ibang bigs. But Philip Panyamagan thankfully gives them their first field goal for Batangas. And that definitely is one guy na kailangan nila makapunta sa labas if they're heading to the playoffs. It's all the more that you get those shooters from the outside, especially to complement with how Levy's been performing. Magandang progress yan para dito sa Ram Masters on the offensive side.
Tabla tayo at 4 apiece. Give and go. Panyamogan leads it to Ambuluto. I thought he had a shot there. Ochea is stripped. He will run out of space. Talking about Jefferson Comia.
Well, they had everything going well right there. This really good setup on that 3, on that drop coverage by Wawi Scotia, 3 by Philip.
3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
See, with Philip, hindi ka talaga pwedeng masyadong malalim yung drop coverage mo eh. Masyado kang malalim, titirahan ka ng 3. Pagka masyado kang angat, kaya naman niyang atakihin yung depensa mo and drive in the middle.
Gawan sa bola doon. It is going to be a foul. Importante is whistled for his second.
It's the KING on the VIPP.
KING VIPP.
Last game pa yun, nagulat na kami ni Ken. Wow, what an introduction for King Importante, ha?
Nagustuhan mo yung introduction na yun eh. M-I-K-E to the P-E-R-E-Z.
Easy.
Oh, kita mo? Pwede sa'yo.
Easy.
Easy, ha? M-I-K-E to the P-I-R-E-Z. Pwede.
Pwede.
Pwede. Sabihin ka, sa game 3, baka pwede ko gamitin yun.
Another foul right there. Jumbo Buluto called for another foul.
Daming stoppages dito. Hindi dire-diretso itong mga teams natin.
I feel lalo na sa Batangas, they can't catch a good rhythm. Maganda pa nga yung movement ng Davao. Hindi lang talaga sila makabasket, but you know, they really are trying to exploit that matchup with King and Wawi Scotia. That time they moved the ball around. Ball reversal ended up with that shot by Jeff Comia.
Oh, nice timing para kay Jeff Comia with that block on Ambuluto.
Rough 6 possessions for the Batangas Rum Masters to start this game against Davao. It seems that they just can't beat the defense of Davao. Single coverage. You gotta get more ball movement for the Rum Masters.
Sa loob, ang bola.
Sobra yung tira ni Donna Chea. Got fed by Philip Anyamogan. So far, this has been the big rotation for Coach Cholo. Mark Cruz and John Ambuluto pretty much. One other guy that other big na kailangan rin itong Batangas is CJ Lane, who after playing in that game against Manila, see another miss right there by Levi Hernandez. So far, hindi pa nakikita ulit si CJ Lane. Another three-pointer by Philip Anyamogan. You cannot let him shoot from the outside.
Well, he's priming up for the three-point shootout. Ito si Philip Anyamogan. And he's looking very, very sharp at the moment.
Mukhang nag-i-ensayo, naghahanda para sa Sabado.
Okay, matindi yan yung labanan sa ating three-point shootout. Abangan nyo yan. Pero, for now, we take a timeout. 7-4 lamang ang Batangas. Batangas City is on a roll at the moment. This winning run includes a really big victory over Gensan. A possible tiebreaker. Ito panalo na to.
Yeah, and this led them actually to a 5-game winning streak. Yung field goals na shot it at 41%, which is pretty okay. But we did see the usual challenge from 3. They were only 25% from there. Pero ang kagandahan naman doon in terms of 3-point makes, nakapito sila ng makes. And really, when you talk about rebounds, that's where they really have worked on. Paint action, getting rebounds, and getting points in there. They were +6 in that department. And enough cushion to get that win over Gensan Warriors. Philip again.
Panyamogan, the easy 2. He's got 8 points in the ball game. The feed from Mark Cruz, 9-4, Batangas on top.
Wala pang naibabasket. First basket in the perimeter pala yun ni Batangas. They're 1 out of 8 from there. And they're 2 out of 3 from 3. I'd love for Davao to go back to that Huawei Scotia matchup. There's some misses.
Here's Levi Hernandez, under 4 minutes to play. Still looking for his first basket, Levi.
Solo side and a post split for Levi, who still has not found his range. He's taken 3 attempts. He's not made any.
I think he's a little passive when it comes to getting the basketball. Fast break of the game is brought to by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners and Extreme Magpalamig free installation for split-type air conditioners.
And then Philip Anyamogan has really ramped up scoring para dito sa Batangas Rum Masters. And I feel, him peaking at the right time when the games have become more important as you go deeper into the season speaks well of the kind of preparation that Philip has actually done for himself and his teammates in the Rum Masters. Imagine if in case you need more scorers outside of Levi. Of course, you do have Seda Blas, as you see Huawei Scotia Tulad nung sinabi nga natin, isa na yan sa mga pinakitang gilas nito ni Wawi Scotia in the previous game. His outside shooting has really been something.
Well, that has been the name of his game. You know, yung kanyang perimeter scoring. Ito si Wawi Scotia. But really, he's more agile. He's quicker now. Filipanya Morgan just missing on the three. Jolas Terzo nagbababa ng bola. Waits for Harold Arboleda.
They're gonna go to that solo side again with Wawi. Good defense.
And Cruz able to take that ball away.
Too timid a pass by Harold Arboleda. He thought na mababa na yung pasa niya, hindi aabutin. Pero haba rin kasi ng reach nito ni Mark Cruz. Hindi able to go down there and steal that ball away.
Ang daming palitan ng tao dito. Bunleon, Balin, Tagala, Salubre, and Perumingan are in the game. A platoon sub for Davao.
Salubre, sana yung sa magandang nilalaro rin dito sa Davao.
Panyamogan picks up his dribble. They go to Jong Baloria. Cruz, 8 seconds to work with. It's with Jong Baloria. Mark Cruz will launch it. That won't go. Ochea inside. He is fouled by Bunleon.
Boy, the Rum Masters getting offensive rebounds. But once they try to make attempts from there, parang sarado yung ring sa ganong kalapit. Matter of fact, they have, 13 rebounds, and half of those rebounds have been offensive rebounds. And Donache has really been a master of securing offensive rebounds, especially if he's coming from the perimeter. He just understands how to crash the elbow and position himself to be able to have a good shot at getting the offensive rebound. And CJ Lane.
Yeah, CJ Lane in street clothes.
Last time he played, he was the player of the game against when they played against Manila at home. Good footwork by Bonleon.
Okay, mintis din. Mablasa with a rebound. Quickly to MJ de la Virgen. Maloria to set. Back to Cruz. MJ. A one-hander from de la Virgen. The ball fought for. It ends up with MJ de la Virgen. He'll shoot the jumper and knock it down.
Finally, somebody making a field goal from the outside na hindi pangalan is Philip. And MJ able to get that push shot on a second opportunity para dito sa Rum Masters.
13-7. With Jansher Salubre. Shoots over Cruz. Masyado malakas. Bonleon to Peromingan from the outside. No. Ablaza grabs the rebound. Here comes Sed Ablaza. Ahead to Don Ochea. He is fouled by Jan Salubre.
And you like how Don Ochea decelerated as he approached closer to the cup, wanting to slow down his finish against that defense underneath. But previous to that, ang ganda nung box out rin ni Jong Balo. Balin on his back. Pero kahit na siya mas maliit na player na i-box out niya, enough for Seda Blasa to help him out, secure the rebounds. So far, si Don Ochea has been, one of the consistent guys para sa Rum Masters.
Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Uy! Ochea.
Nakaka-anim na offensive rebound na yan.
That was, he grabbed his own miss.
Yeah.
Ano yan? Laking kasalanan yan. Oh, pero Mingan unable to connect with Tagala.
Yeah, nobody touched that ball other than Tagala. He was claiming na tumama daw kay Seda Blasa, but I didn't see anything hit the body of Seda Blasa. So Rum Masters get another crack offensively on their end of the floor. And off.
De la Virgen. They go to Ablaza. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Arim nasa corner. Balik kay Sed sa ilalim. He gets it back again. Naubusan na ng shot clock ang Batangas.
Pag pinansin mo yung Batangas Ram Masters, parang out of rhythm sila early in this game. The way that they passed, there are moments that they fumble the ball up close, they're hurrying shots.
But at least they are ahead, 14-7.
Agree.
Pero Mingan sets up that spin move. Should have been a travel. Valin. Triple team on Valin, and that will do it. Batangas a little out of rhythm here in our first period, but they have been holding strong defensively, even making it difficult for Wawi Escocia. There are a couple of three-pointers galing kay Philip Panyamogan in that first period. And Batangas with a 7-point lead at the end of one. Panyamogan, Ablaza, and Ochea. Kahit na hindi ganong kalaki ang kanilang output in this ball game against Gensan, nabuhat pa rin sila ni Levi Hernandez.
Oh, napakalaking bagay ng performance talaga ni Levi Hernandez, and you know, scoring and efficiency on field goal shooting are the things that you expect of those three players, Philip, Cedric, and Don Ochea. But the bonus that you're actually getting from that trio is Don Ochea actually doing very good on the rebounding in that game, similar to how he's doing right now. He's got 6 offensive rebounds and 9 total rebounds already in this game.
Valoria uses the Ablaza pick. Valoria for 3, in and out, rebound Tagala. Sanlubre. Valin trying to get in position against Valoria. Bonleon. Turnaround shot. Bonleon. No good. Rebound. Mark Cruz. Back the other way for Batangas. 21 rebounds now for the Rum Masters. Only 10 for the Tigers.
Katulong kasi dun yung additional na offensive rebounds para dito sa Batangas Rum Masters.
Valoria nakawala. Hang time. No, but the tip in will be credited to Mark Cruz, although Valin looked like he had touched that wall to go before going in.
Yeah, tumama sa kamay ni Valin before it went in, so that will count for Mark.
16-7. Bunleon will fire. No. Rebound. Nakuha ni MJ De La Virgen. 10-0 ang second chance scoring. Valoria.
There's a seal underneath.
Arim will pull up. The jumper is money for O'Neal Arim.
And that open space really happened only because Sed Ablaza was on the seal down on the low block. And so yung defender niya kailangan tumulong dun kasi once napunta kay Sed yun, advantage inside the paint. And you're willing to give up that shot by Arim on the outside, and O'Neal Arim really making them pay.
The ball is loose, picked up by Cruz. Ablaza. Drop off to Jong Valoria at the final moment.
A couple of really good executions on the Rum Master side. A couple of assists. Jong fed earlier, and then this time it's Jong accepting that pass from Sed. Post up.
Unti-unti na lumalayo dito ang Batangas. Down goes Bunleon. It's a foul on De La Virgen.
Tsaka nararamdaman mo medyo sumisikip na rin yung depensa para dito sa Rum Masters.
Fast break of the game is brought to you by Extreme Expa Personal Karaoke Speaker. Everyday karaoke.
A little cross match on that last finish as Jong It's way ahead, and Bon Leon really trying to catch up. Parilyagas now on the floor for Davao. Immediately go to him.
Inside, Pari misses. Rebound. Last touch ni Jong Baloria.
Kala ni Jong, hawak na niya palabas na nawala yung bola. So this will be another baseline out of bounds for Davao.
Inside, Llagas for 2. Alan Beltran with the assist.
Finally, first field goal para dito sa Davao Tigers after almost 3 minutes of play in the second quarter.
Inside, Seda Blaza. Easy 2.
Yeah, they like that matchup down the middle. Every time they've been trying to locate a little high-low action involving Seda Blaza. That time, Sed goes to work middle of the lane. Good skip.
He skip pass, pero Mingan will miss. Rebound is set Ablaza. De La Virgen from downtown. That won't work as well.
Very hurried shot for MJ De La Virgen. Didn't see anyone ahead of him with a good spot, so he decided to take it. Ito na, poste kay Pari na naman. So off to the races. Nothing in there once again. And really, yung Rum Masters very active sa paghabol sa offensive rebound. Yan I feel yung mga nagiging differences. See another missed shot point blank.
Okay. Takbo ulit itong Davao. Here comes pero Mingan. Pinilit. Nakaataas lang yung kamay.
Haba na nitong rally ito. Wala pa nakakaskor. Nothing in there for Manila Rim. They will reset. There you go, Mark Cruz. Another elbow jumper. Yan ang maganda rin nakukuha mo dito kay Mark Cruz. Can help extend at least from 15 feet in. But it has a pretty good range for a big man. And defending against Peromingan. Another empty possession for the Davao Tigers. 24-9.
Bigat ng ano na to. Ang struggle na to for Davao.
Oh, kanina pa eh. In a while.
They are missing Raymart Escobedo here as well.
Ah, yes.
Kailangan nila yung scoring and playmaking ni Raymart. Assist of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
A good find right there to lead to the very first field goal in the second quarter. Para dito sa Davao Tigers. First time we're seeing Jexter Apanan on the floor for the Rum Masters. Mark Cruz, pretty much their leader in defensive rebounds and second best when it comes to overall rebounds. Almost a 70% free throw shooter, good for about 7 points and close to 7 rebounds per game as well. Laking bagay rin ito in their last game because there were moments when he had to really close out to shooters and he's still able to extend it dun sa mga perimeter shooters nitong Gensan Warriors. And you kind of like that in your big man na hindi lang siya limited into paint defense. He can do also perimeter.
Comia will drive. It's a tough shot. He will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Almost half na ng quarter ang lumalampas pero 2 points pa rin lang ang nai-score nitong Davao Tigers. And by having Jeff Comia and Terso in there, the hope is mas umangat na yung kanilang scoring. This game is very important for Davao because considering their next games, mabigat rin ang kalaban.
Rito of the game is brought to you by Xio Appliances Subok at Kompleto Appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Let's go to Andrea.
They told us we are an old team, but with what has been happening, we feel so young right now. Yan ang sabi ni Coach Cholo Villanueva as he shared the type of comments the team got early on this season. But then the Rum Masters have their way of silencing the noise. As they move along, Coach Cholo also shared kung paano slowly but surely na-incorporate itong si CJ Lane sa kanilang koponahan, saying he will be a major help come the playoffs. Pero ang focus ay i-condition muna siya. Biro na nga lang nitong si Coach Cholo with the help of the quote-unquote tenured players na sinasabi nila. CJ is actually getting a good grasp of Coach Cholo's system pretty fast. So Dolphin Coach Mike.
Maraming salamat, Andrea. He definitely heard all the talk about his team, and minsan kasi hindi mo rin may iwasan when the team is not winning. You know, there is definitely going to be some criticism that you know, Coach Cholo and the Rum Masters have stayed the course here this season, and a win today will move them up to number 2.
Yes, which is I think very contrary to how they started the season. They went up against Quezon. If you remember, that was their lowest output in a game. They scored only 46 points. And people, parang there were doubters that said, yun nga, sinasabi ni Coach Cholo na ang daming noise pero hindi na namin pinatulan yan. We just concentrated on kung anong pwede namin gawin. So they are right now in a really good spot to secure number 2 in the South.
Yeah, and CJ Lane is there as well to, you know, add a bit of size and you know, and muscle underneath.
Tsaka he's been out for quite a while, and katulad nga ng report ni Andrea, mahalagang matutunan rin niya yung sistema ni Coach Cholo. And I feel it's going to be good use situationals lalo na in the playoffs. Sana mga adjustments ng mga teams na yan, you know, there will be situational in game na talagang gagamitin mo itong si CJ Lane. Another foul.
And Batangas and Davao, low scoring first half here. 2:53 remaining.
19 points combined itong dalawang team na ito. Oh, steal.
Comia on the move. Comia with a layup.
They're gonna need more of that for Davao. One key aspect of the game of Davao Tigers, I feel, really is trying to push the pace, and they are the better fast-breaking team than Batangas by 3 points. So you'd like for them to push the pace para ma-challenge yung transition defense itong Rum Masters.
And Levi Hernandez, that's a big-time basket.
First make ni Levi Hernandez, his first in 5 attempts.
And what a time for it to come as well.
Oh, yes.
29-16.
His first make out of a couple of 3-point attempts.
Comia one-on-one with Ablaza, misses the jumper, rebound in Levi Hernandez.
He's gonna try to get another one here, I feel.
Levi inside, Jexter Apinana for 2.
Everybody got too focused dun sa paglabas ni ni Levi. Akala niya kukunin niya yung bola pabalik sa taas, pero ang ganda ng pasa sa loob kay Jexter.
Beltran. Yagas wants it. Bagsak si Importante. They dump it off to Comia. He misses the reverse. Importante is down.
Referee's not making any call right there.
Play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more games with 1xBet.
Ganda rin ang decision making doon ni King Importante. Thinking handoff pero still probing inside, and he finds that good pass inside for Jexter Apinan.
They're gonna check this kung may dagdag pa dito sa tawag.
And this is gonna be reviewed. See this right here. Paari was... Oh, yeah. Well, wala namang in-extend na parang may force. But he was, I feel, really just trying to set up a little separation with that defense of King Importante.
Warning on Batangas City. Number
Yeah.
27, King Importante for delaying the game.
And that in a way is really faking a foul.
Yeah.
Replacing
Sobrang inunti-unti talaga nitong Batangas yung 15 na ngayon ang labang nila. Pero kanina, dikit pa ito. And all because of a better start in the second quarter. And continuing to make it difficult for the Tigers to even score.
Inside, Jexter Apinan for 2.
Good insert, Jexter Apinan. Under a minute remaining here in the second. The movement have been similar to how they started their very first possession. Medyo parang walang energy and walang sharpness sa mga cuts ng Davao Tigers. One of the times that they've gone down on the low block with Wawi as coach, I felt was the best set that they did.
A challenge here on the out of bounds. We will be right back.
The Davao Occidental's challenge was successful.
It's a successful challenge for the Tigers here.
So this
Last touch na
last nga si Mark Cruz.
9 on the shot clock. 40 seconds remaining. Comia. Jefferson Comia for 3. No good. Rebound ni Alano. Alano inside the paint and he puts it in.
So far good inside. Action again from Justin Alano. Ganyan-ganyan yung nilaro niya ng last game sa first half.
33 to 18. Last shot time here for Batangas. Levy for 3. Got it.
Somehow you get that smiling Levy Hernandez back after hitting a couple of three-pointers.
36 to 18 here with 12.7 seconds remaining. Importante, a willing passer to their gunner, Levy Hernandez. 3-point shot is brought to by Extreme. One-stop shop appliances.
Well, just a very good relocate by Levy Hernandez. Once that ball got fed underneath, just relocated to that corner 3.
To 18. 12.7 seconds remaining here. Buti na lang coach, hindi masyado umuulan, no?
Oh.
Baka ma-flood control tayo. 5 seconds remaining. Here comes Comia. They go to Harold Arboleda. That's a 3. And that won't go for Harold.
Well, that was a good look though on the corner. They got the shot that they wanted and really just couldn't sink it.
Really tough. Really tough first half para dito sa Davao. Batangas on top, 36-18 with red. Binalik na si Raymond Binuya. Binuya gets the steal. Igilos is with him and Jema is blocked! Raven Gonzalez with a denial! Oh my! He caught him up top.
Clean block upstairs. Access denied by Raven Gonzalez on Jemo Egilos.
Tabanag, they're speeding up the game now here, Caloocan. The kick out to Kasid. Attacks the closeout. Goes behind the back. A 3 from Cabanag.
Kung ako, dedepensa ako sa ganyan, talaga mapapagod ako. You saw the way they were passing the ball from one place to another even without looking at each other.
But sa absolute wizardry,
Oh,
galing
yeah.
kay Kasid, ha? Saan napunta ang bola? Sabi ni Nem de la Cruz. Nandun pala sa corner para kay Jeremy Cabanag.
Kahit ako, mapapatalon ako sa silya ko sa ganun eh.
About it. There's a double team. The steal by Adlawan. Dolan. Look out. Oh! Dolan Adlawan drops the hammer. He's been waiting for that to happen. Dolan Adlawan for our Gixer. Great move of the game. Born for greatness. The interception and then the throwdown right here.
Perfect anticipation on the passing lane by Dolan Adlawan. I've been waiting to see this also for quite some time already.
Another good setup there for the Risers. You best really just couldn't knock it down, but that one's just pure handles and good finish for Kenny.
Dami niyang dinaanan doon. Roa Curva with a remarkable finish.
Ang mabigat doon, wala nakapigil.
And that was his offhand.
Yes. Right hand finish for a left hand player.
Gonzalez providing the pick. There's a switch. Ildefonso against Igilos. Dave, shot clock winding down. Ildefonso for 2! What a shot! 23 in the game para kay Dave Ildefonso. And the degree of difficulty on this shot, Javi. Gixer, great move of the game. Born for greatness. Absolutely unreal. Dave Ildefonso.
Jemo Egilos played the best defense he could on that play. Look at the challenge on the shot, but Ildefonso still able to make it, extending the lead back up to 13 for Abra.
Right now makes it on a layup. 4 points quickly rather, para dito kay
Ooh! What a move! Escosio completes it! What a sequence for the Davao Occidental Tigers!
Man down on that move. Wow, and that between the legs by Salubre caught everyone sliding.
He wants an ISO up top. Hubert Cani gets to his spot. My goodness! Hubert Cani delivers here for Bataan.
Oh my goodness. Hubert Cani on a little one-on-one and a step back, elbow side. Looks good, goes in.
Mac Talio. Talio attacks middle.
Ooh.
Talio with a dipsy-do! We have a highlight from Mac Talio.
Well, finally, something that his highlight team could work with.
Yan kay Mac Talio, and he's loving it.
The tongue is out as well. Still battle in what kind of shot he would have taken.
Oduba with a reverse! Ang lalim ng dukot ni John Oduba and using some English for the finish right there.
Uduba certainly one of the X factors.
He took off on the other side and finished dun sa kabila.
A lot of credit, a lot of props to the Sheriff David Defonso for making that excellent dish.
Undersized compared to the other bigs, but he pretty much, to your point, Looking.
Napakagandang galaw naman yon. Pinakita na naman tayo ni Mitchell Maynes.
Mitch Minus never runs out of highlights here in Kamalig. Oh my goodness.
He has turned the Orion Sports Complex his personal playground.
And the Risers are loving this version of Mitch Minus.
Kickser, great move of the game. Born for greatness.
Mitchell Minus. Oh my goodness. Yup and under. What a move.
Paging siya ay natuwa sa kanyang sariling galaw doon.
MPBL All-Star na.
MPBL All-Star na. MPBL All-Star na.
MPBL All-Star na. Abangan ang inyong MPBL Idol ngayong September 6 sa Lante Sports Arena. Masaya to mga kaliga. See you there.
Masaya nga. Sabado na yan.
Oo naman.
MPBL All-Star festivities. Thank you sa Emir Jel Alonte and syempre to the LGU of Binyan for hosting our annual MPBL All-Star. Pero dito muna tayo sa Inari Center in Montalban, Rizal. 36-18 ang ating score dito. Batangas with an 18-point lead at the end of the first half. Levy Hernandez was there. Ano yan? All-Star yan. Yan po yung ating 6 field goals only para sa Davao.
Oo, totoo yan. Yung actually, nag-struggle din itong Batangas to start the game but na maganda yung recovery nila latter part of the first, continued in the second. But 18% shooting is not gonna cut it if you wanna beat the Batangas Rum Masters for the Davao team. The rebounds pretty much a plus 13 in terms of offensive plus 7 rather in terms of offensive rebound para dito sa Batangas. That's really where a lot of those boards have come from for Batangas, and that resulted in 6 more second chance opportunities para dito sa Batangas. Bench, they need more help from the bench. The only guy that scored off the bench for Davao is really just Parillagas. Everyone else has been the starters that's providing that needed production for them.
Na Jeff Comia, lone bright spot para dito sa Davao. Wawi Escocio, kahit na maganda, kulang pa rin yan. No? Kailangan talaga nilang mag-step up dito because, laki na ng lamang 18 points na.
Tsaka very minimal yung naging touches din ni Wawi Escocio.
Panyamogan leading all scorers with 8. 2-3 na si Philip Panyamogan. He is our record holder in 3-point makes with 15 in one game. Lamang na sa akin ng mga 15. 15 lang ang lamang niya sa mix. Sa mix, sa 3-point makes. 15 lamang niya.
Di ba 15 yung ginawa niya?
15 nga. 36-18 with we're underway here in the third. Levy against Joseph Terzo. Nahanap si Ambuluto, nabitawan ng bola. Comia tumatakbo. Jefferson Comia with a beautiful finish.
Wow, ganda nun. Hinarangan muna niya si Levy Hernandez pero yung pihit sa kabila, galing ka kaliwa, pumunta ng kanan.
Kaya ko din yan dun Dati.
Ilan rin ang labang niya? Dati.
Importante with a jumper. Well, they need King Importante to come up with baskets like that here. Lalo na pag, alam natin yung primary objective na nandyan siya is really to he's pretty much a ball mover and a defensive linchpin. Pero kailangan may respetuhin din yung kanyang tira dito, kanyang opensa.
Totoo. Kasi itong si King Importante, isa sa mga mahalagang rotation piece para dito kay Coach Cholo.
And he starts now for Coach Cholo.
Yes. And only because of those things that you mentioned, rebounding and defending. But the offensive part has really got the game more touches and makes so that maganda rin ika nga ng respeto, sabi mo nga, pagdating sa kakayanan niya tumira sa labas.
Mas gusto ko yung niya, yung pagiging he is like a connector dito sa Batangas. Kino-connect niya yung kanyang mga kakampi with each other. Fast break of the game is brought to you by Extreme X Play on the go speaker. Take your music anywhere. Gustong-gusto ko yung mga galawan na ganyan. Yung lumulutang, palayo.
Palayo sa pero ganda ng pectus ng tira eh.
Ayoko yung palapit, coach eh.
Ganda yung pulso.
Masyadong madali yan pag palapit lang. Here comes Escocio. Ooh!
My goodness.
Ibang klase. Wow, Escocio.
Eto ka. Si Wawi Escocio, 4 na beses nang humawak ng bola na tumira. 3 beses siya nakakapuntos. Yan yung na-miss nila kanina kay Wawi Escocio.
Hirap din Really had to set his feet. Wawi Escocio.
Tsaka laking bagay ng weight loss rin niya. Yung trim down niya.
1 meal a day yan. 1
Talaga?
1 meal a day yan, si Wawi Escocio. Siyempre, lot of, I've seen a lot of remarkable stories about, yung weight loss journey. Ganyan. I'm still waiting for mine, I'm still waiting for mine. I think it's gonna happen soon,
Soon. Ano ba yan?
Maybe, just maybe.
After the season, off-season ba ang preparation mo?
I don't know,
Off-season. Hey.
Alam mo naman na ano tayo dito, it's very tough to call 3 games, 38 to 25.
As you try to make everything very energetic and interesting.
Oo.
Ayan na naman.
Ito na, Wawi Escocio going down to work now. And just like that, Davao has scored 9 points in the first 3 minutes of the third. And they force a turnover.
And they're very efficient doing it. And for the most part, really, going to their primary big man in Wawi Escocio. Ito yun, no? Kita dito yung spin going the baseline side eh. Didn't go to that drop step, just spun away.
Ang gusto ko dito, he can get whatever he wants right now. The way he's playing. Look at the drop. Galing kay Comia Escocio. That is money for Wawi.
I was gonna say incoming. Well, he started scoring really good in that game against Valenzuela where he scored 12 per half. Pero eto ngayon, nagsisimula na naman ang production dito. Kung ikaw ang Batangas, di ka pwede magpaka-kumpiyansa dito. Cannot relax.
Napaisip ako Wawi Escocio All-Star
Later, no?
Oo, pero Levy Hernandez, lista mo na yan.
I like the demeanor of Levy Hernandez.
Parang
steady lang eh.
Parang nung narinig niya yung All-Star, ako lang yung nag-iisang All-Star dito.
Sumugot ka agad.
Importante on the move, the alley-oop to the sniper de Mexico.
And scoring in a variety of ways and his teammates continue to find him. And nandiyan pa si Philip Panyamogan. Medyo naka-hibernate lang ng konti yan pero maya-maya, nice pass.
No, Wawi Escocio again. Hindi mapigilan dun sa ilalim.
And they still, I think the ploy of Coach Chol is really just to do single coverage on Wawi Escocio. They don't think they're gonna need any help, even if it's Love on the front. And Levy and Wawi going down.
Play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more games with 1xBet. No, kita na natin yung value ni King Importante doon.
Pang ano na yan, pang-anim na assist na yun ni King Importante. And everything just flowing right now. After a good start by the Davao team, it's back to the regular stream para dito sa Batangas. And Philip Panyamogan right there outsmarting Terso, trying to hit that ball from behind and then taking it back. But that was Justin Alano rather. And really just very smart on the side of Philip Panyamogan.
14-point lead. We'll be right back.
You are still watching the MPBL. During the halftime, two different scenarios mula sa dalawang kupunan. Sa Davao, the atmosphere was tight. Coaches pointed out how they're not aggressive enough. Ang baba ng free throw attempts, meaning they're not attacking much and settling for outside shots, being out-rebounded and more. On the other hand, two of the main contributors of Davao, Wawi and Jeff, feels very light in this game as they face familiar faces tonight. Si Jeff, kasama niya daw dati sa 3x3. Itong si Levy. At si Wawi naman, nakasama niya na daw dati si Sed and Levy in other leagues. Meanwhile, sa Batangas naman, very light ang energy. So far, the coaches liked what the team did in the first half. The main goal was to limit Davao to 12 points per quarter. And so far, they are doing a very good job. Back to you guys.
45 to 31. Thank you so much for that, Andrea. No, at least naramdaman natin kung anong mga nalaman natin kung nararamdaman ng mga player dun sa loob, lalo na nung yung bigat nung first half performance nila, but I think the response has been incredible here from the Davao Occidental Tigers.
I agree, pretty much. Yung sinabi nga ni Andrea na ang goal ng Batangas is limit ng 12 points production lang per quarter itong Davao right now in the third quarter. This is their best scoring quarter so far for Davao. They have 14 points already with half of the quarter still remaining. So, nasagot ba yung kagustuhan nilang makapaglaro ng much better this quarter itong Davao? I think yes. So, which brings to a notice for the Rum Masters to tighten up a little bit defensively, especially with Wawi Escocio having his way down on the low block. And kung ikaw naman Batangas, you want to exploit situations like this where Levy Hernandez will actually take on the defenders right in front of him. Guys like Philip Panyamogan, they gotta get involved as well. Importante gets a rest, and Mark Cruz now comes in lieu of King.
No, Davao is back in it though.
Yep.
The way they're playing now. A great defense there by Wawi. It will go to Davao.
Tsaka nagugustuhan ko dito kay Wawi ngayon. He really is tracing the ball on the low block. So if the ball is in the middle, he seals down on the middle. If he goes to one wing, he adjusts and goes to that side of the wing.
Harold, the handoff to Comia, back to Arboleda. Ochea has it. Escocio makes his move, the turnaround, looking for the angle there for Wawi. And look at the way he runs back down to the floor. Now Levy wants to go to work against Jansher Salubre. Levy Hernandez. Salubre all over him, and Levy just knows what to do.
Alam niyo anong gagawin niya, no? He really was all over Levy Hernandez. Na-anticipate na nga niya yung spin-going baseline. Kaya lang talaga magagawa pa rin talaga ni Levy yun. There was help coming on the weak side. Down on that spin on that baseline from Wawi, pero even before he got there, wala na, natawagan na ng foul si Salubre at that moment. And one thing that you gotta continue if you're the Davao Tigers is hanapin mo pa rin talaga si Wawi.
Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer.
Open lane.
Comia, dire-derecho, Jeff Comia.
You don't want to see Jeff Comia dribbling the ball up the floor without any ball stop. Major miscue there, communication defensively for the Rum Masters. And they've been trying to get Levy Hernandez into single double floppy action where he goes underneath and finds whether it's the right or the left side of the floor that's free. At yung drive na yun, ni Jeff Comia, talagang libre-libre. Walang tumapik sa kanya.
Actually, hindi siya ng foul eh.
Oh. Nobody even got close to him to stop him on that moment. Empty ball screen. This is the switch that they want.
Comia, couple of fakes, fade away, no, rebound. Mark Cruz, Panyamogan has it, fires a pass to Ambuluto, broken up by Terzo.
I like that ploy of Batangas. That's I think the third time that we've seen John Ambuluto be the first one to run down the floor on a rim run, challenging the defense of Wawi Escocio.
Panyamogan gets it back. Inside, the kick out to Levy. Hernandez for three. Yes! Ibang klase ka, Levy Hernandez.
4 out of 5.
Grabe, umingi pa ng foul yun ha.
Oh. Ibang klase.
I mean, the defense has shifted on the way they're playing Levy Hernandez. And it just doesn't matter right now. With the way he's playing,
yes.
And it's not just this game.
And that's really his, go-to.
Yung pahirap ng pahirap, yung pagkakadepensa sa kanya. And it just doesn't matter right now. with the way he's been playing. Panya Morgan with the kick out. And Levi Hernandez with Arboleda all over him. Parang, anong magagawa mo kung ganyan nakagaling ngayon si Levi Hernandez?
Wala ka na magagawa. Well, actually, I'd like to correct myself. Levi was actually 4 out of 7 from 3, but still, that's a good number.
I'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Maraming salamat si LGR. They are also outfitting our MPBL All-Stars.
Oh, yeah.
Pati uniforme sa All-Star ng mga kasama natin dito sa trabaho.
So there is going to be an all-star version of our units, ganun ba?
Oo, meron.
Yes.
Meron.
Nice fake.
Huwag kang mag-alala, Coach Mike. Hindi ka maulan. Hindi ka rin magkakaroon.
Bakit si Ton nakangiti?
Ha? Ay, seryoso yan. GP na yan eh.
Oh, GP.
GP na yan eh. Seryoso ka? GP ka na eh, no?
Sana kilala mo pa kami.
Oo, sana. Baka huyo kami. Huyo kami, ha? Miss ko si Ton. Alam mo, pagbalik ko, akala ko siya kaagad kasama. Hindi pa. Assist of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Well, he is now Anthony, right?
Okay, yeah. GP Anthony.
GP Anthony.
Like, Valentin.
Valentin.
Like Valentin. I'm looking for Valentin. He's not here. He's not here. He's not here.
He's not here.
He might be outside catering to our needs. Anthony, Valentin, they are all our friends here in the coverage.
Nakakatuwa rin talaga.
Nakakatuwa, no? Yung direct natin si Bernie.
Bernie. Oh, Bernie.
Direct Bernie.
Oh, Bernie, of course. Bernie, who wouldn't know Bernie?
Yeah. Dito na rin, ayoko na. Baka, baka kuhanan na naman ako dito mamaya.
Are we going down the line?
Oh. I see Valentin now. He's
over there.
I can't believe he's bringing donuts.
Yes.
He has donuts. Yes.
I say it. I say he's taking it to his abode.
Yeah. Valentin's taking us, giving us donuts here. It looks like. You know, you gotta have fun when you're covering 3 games, three straight games.
Yes, definitely.
You gotta have fun out here. Ito na. Looks
Oh,
like that's Valentin.
There you go. That's Valentin. You see that?
See, this is my Valentin. This is my friend Valentin. Wow. Wow, thank you.
How generous.
And you have to deliver one to the commissioner also, okay?
Of course,
okay?
of course.
The commissioner.
Please.
Please, to the commissioner, please. Valentin, thank you so much. You fine gentleman, Valentin.
This is exquisitely delivered.
Yes,
Very
a special
grandiose.
delivery from Valentin.
A
Thank you.
grandiose delivery. Thank you,
Thank you.
Valentin.
Thank you, kind sir.
Madam, would you care for some donuts, please?
This is wow. Okay, minute and a half remaining in the third quarter. Grabe, alam mo, yung habang pinag-uusapan natin, hindi ako makapaniwala, para siyang script eh.
Oo nga.
Lumabas si Valentin galing sa dugout, may dalang donuts, papunta dito sa atin.
Hindi kaya may kasamang FD si Valentin.
Hindi ko alam, baka naka-headset eh.
Oh, naka-monitor. No?
Naka-monitor din.
Oh my God.
Jancher Salubre knocks down the free throw. Batangas has called the timeout here. They are ahead by 14. Minute 31 remaining here in the third. Family affair para sa kay Superman. Siyempre, ama ka, Superman ka.
Of course.
Pero syempre ito, ang ating Dixer fan of the game, born for greatness. Dito sa Montalban, Rizal. And would like to thank our kind madam,
Yeah.
Madam Russell. Thank you so much for sending us donuts over here. Levy Hernandez has 14 points so far. 5 of 12 shooting and to go with 2 rebounds. 4 na 3 na ang naipukol nitong naipasok ni Levy Hernandez.
Yan, nagpapakita ng consistent shooting na itong si Levy Hernandez.
Dito, this is dangerous when you have Levy because he can just hit from all over the floor. Salubre has leaked out. Oh, palpal lang inabot kay Apinan.
Oh, good trail defense there by Jexter.
Levy to MJ. No good. Rebound ni Apinan. Bigay kay Ablaza. The push shot from Sed Ablaza. 5 puntos na para kay Sed Ablaza.
That looked like old school Batangas Rum Masters offense right there. Sid, Jexter, Levy, and the MJ. Every one of those guys touching that rock.
Nice combination here.
Yes.
Jansher, Bon Leon, the extra pass. Terzo for 3. Got it.
There you go.
No, Davao just hanging in there. They are down by 13. But lamang sila dito sa ating third quarter. They are the better team here in the third. Actually scored 22 points in the third.
A lot of improvement scoring-wise for Davao.
And they have a chance here, pero nakuha ni Jexter ang offensive rebound.
Watch
3
out for
seconds. Levy has it. Levy will fire. And dyan nagtatapos ang ating third quarter. Batangas City Tanduay Rum Masters still in command here against the Davao Occidental Tigers. This showdown of former champions heading into the fourth quarter. Balikan muna natin ang ating highlights of the game brought to you by Sip Plus, the official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevate your hydration. Davao surpassing their output here in the first half in the third quarter alone.
Doing that with a lot of fast break opportunities. Wawi Escocio actually got involved early in post-up action. I say he got, 6-8 points from the post-ups. And it's been the best quarter so far shown by Davao, scoring 22 points. But they trail 53-40.
Oh! Sarap! Sarap yan! So, fan of the game is brought to you by LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL.
Everybody's just having fun here.
Oh, including the commentators.
Of course, definitely.
Sobrahan na nga eh. Mga tropa natin dyan sa OB Van, lalo ng ating director,
Yeah.
Direct Bernie.
Nick Burney.
If you are in the venue and you come across a guy who looks like Sam Milby,
Oh, yes.
that's Direct Bernie.
No doubt about it.
Direct Bernie yan. 53-40.
But the madam who gave us the donuts, is she by any way related to Crow?
Don't go there.
Don't go there. Okay.
Don't go there. Oh, tres agad, no? This is the closest Davao has been here since the first half here. Kapto na lang, lamang.
That's right. And this, I feel, is a quarter that they really got to get back and build on the momentum that they had in the third. Ito naman Batangas, kailangan patuloy pa rin.
Sipag. Bak na sipag talaga ni Jexter Apinan. I think, nag-ano na eh, parang na-stabilize na itong Davao with the way they're playing.
Nagsimula kay Wawi Escocio talaga yan. Yung efficiency ng mga early 3-4 possessions nila have really helped out stabilize things on the offensive end.
On the other side of the floor, with regards to the season of Batangas, nag-stabilize na rin eh. You know, Sed Ablaza, he may not be playing a lot of minutes. Apinan as well has been in and out of the lineup. Pero ito they rode the hot hands of Levi Hernandez for quite some time and waited for everyone else to settle in, and that's where they are right now. They're doing pretty well. A chance at number 2 in the South.
Yes, totoo yan. And there were sequences of games na talagang iba't ibang players ang umangat ang performance. Higa nga para dito sa Round Masters. We even had Mark Cruz with the game winner, one of the games. So you really gonna need other guys to step up outside of Levi Hernandez. Matter of fact, even CJ Lane in that game against Manila, he showed us flashes of brilliance, especially on the low block, giving us a glimpse of his footwork and his vision. And they're gonna challenge this.
We have a coach's challenge. We'll be right back.
The Davao Occidental's challenge was successful. There was no foul.
It's a successful challenge para dito sa Davao.
Yeah, that was nothing there.
Referee Alan Manzano made that call, and he acknowledged that.
Kaya ganun na lang ang lundag ni Harold Arboleda. Alam niya wala eh. I think he was able to raise that as a challenge, and so saved them a foul. Tsaka magandang recovery dito ng Davao in this quarter. They shot 6 of 32. And right now they are 9 of 17 here in the second half. Huge improvement on the scoring side for Davao. But you can't afford to commit turnovers like those. And you're allowing this efficiency of the Rum Masters to take place.
Okay, here comes Davao. They dodge a bullet there. Terzo, that's short. Not the shot that you wanted there, Coach Mike, for them?
Yes. I felt they could have waited for Wawi Escocio to try and establish himself as another option outside of, alam naman natin yung shooting ni Terzo, pero it helps to have another option in terms of scoring as a point of attack. And I feel Wawi's been the most efficient in terms of shooting. He's at 75% from the field, going 6 out of 8. And his looks have been pretty good. Said right now.
Mintes. Look at the battle between Apinan and Arboleda, and Arboleda wins that.
Ganda rin ang matchup na yan, Apinan tsaka Arboleda. Parehong role player na do it all. Lalo na on the off-ball situation.
Bomia to Terzo. That's a 3 from Jolas. No, Arboleda did not come up with the offensive rebound. Terzo to MJ. Here's De La Virgen. Umatras muna si MJ. Gets it to Mark Cruz. Jumper from Mark. No. Rebound, Harold. And Harold Arboleda able to secure the rebound there. Jan Chalubre returns for Joseph Terzo. Really short rotation here para kay Coach Arvin Bunleon, with the absence of Raymark Escobedo.
Oh, yun talaga hinahanapan nila ng Somebody needs to, I feel like Terso needs to score more. Jeff Comia needs to score more.
Or Peromingan even.
Yeah, pero Mingan even, right? And very capable scorers yun, ha? Even sa Lobre.
That's true. Peromingan, Salubre from the corner, a 3, got it!
I told you.
9 points na lang ang lamang dito ng Batangas. Salubre, that's his second 3 of the ball game. No, only his first triple of the ball game. Ablaza trying to answer here. Binigay kay Jong. Valoria to Sed, drifting to the side, no good. Comia has the basketball. Davao on the move. Jefferson Comia looking for a teammate. Pero Mingan for 3. No!
That would have been big.
Ang bigat sana nun.
Ganda pa namang run para sa kanila yon, no? 6 na lang sana.
Yeah. That was a clean look though para kay Tricky Peromingan. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Cruz kicks it out. Ablaza. Short. That will sail out of bounds. Mapupunta sa Davao ang bola.
And they tried to get the ball inside to Mark Cruz. But Mark Cruz, sensing that he doesn't have that space to create a shot, opted to spray it out to his shooters. Instead, really not making it. And that was a good look.
I would go to Wawi Escocia right now if I'm Davao.
Agreed. Always got to go down on the low block too.
Salubre is fouled by Levi Hernandez. Such a courageous move from the young man. Janser Salubre taking it by himself there. Good kumpiyansa din eh, si Jan Salubre.
Oh, tsaka ilang laro na yan na ganyan ang nilalaro ni Salubre. And he's not minding whoever is right in front of him. He really just understands situations for Davao.
Free throw of the game is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang sabok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. 5.5 remaining. Davao was down in the first half by as many as 18. They are now within 7. Almost a steal by Harold Arboleda.
Ganda ng peel-off defense ni Harold Arboleda. Wawi Escocia came in on the baseline side, not allowing that a drop step for Levi Hernandez on that post-up, and immediately adjusts Harold Arboleda to the one pass away, which happens to be Dexter Apinan. Oh my.
That's a miss.
And that was a good look by Levi. You know, you do good here, you're going to be down by just 5, even by 4.
Comia thought about it. Atake si Jeff. Nag-adjust si Apinan. Layo ng inatrasan ni Dexter doon.
Oh, makeable shot din yun para kay Jeff Comia. Alang, nakatulong rin sa Batangas yung pag-challenge. Ito, they want to clear out Jong Valoria and Dexter Apinan right side of the floor, empty ball screen. There's that flare.
Valoria pulls the trigger. No good. Salubre with the rebound. Escocia running the floor. Wawi, the drop to Comia. Wawi is inside. There is going to be a call on Levi Hernandez.
Tricky Parimingan, Salubre, and Arboleda slow to get down to help out Jeff Comia. He got bailed out with that whistle. And now this is a baseline out of bounds. You know, one of the more difficult inbounds to defend against. You're down 7 with an opportunity to cut this down to 5, even 4 on a 3. Philip now in, more scoring for the Rum Masters.
Here we go. Salubre with a spin and the finish.
Ibang klase yung Salubre. Alam niya kakapasok lang ni Philip Panyamogan, hindi pa umiinit. Inatake kagad yung depensa. And that, to me, that's smarts. That's basketball smarts by Janser Salubre. Gonna take it.
Panyamogan, that's a big one. Philip Panyamogan. Davao within 5, but Philip Panyamogan answers right back with the 3. Ang bigat na binitawan dito. ni Philip Panyamogan. They settle into the zone. Apinan, a little screen there para kay Salubre, and that frees up Philip Panyamogan all day to shoot para sa kanya.
Ano dun, ang layo na nag-close out dun sa tira ni Philip Panyamogan. 3 out of 4 from 3, one of the best 3-point shooting players so far for Batangas.
Back here at the Inares Center in Montalban, Rizal. Batangas, their next 3 games. Abra, makakalaban nila September 9. Good test for them. September 15, duel with Bulacan. And September 25 against the Mindoro Tamaraws.
And those 3 remaining games, very crucial on the hope of Coach Cholo to get to maybe at most number 2. I feel Quezon really has got that number 1 spot locked in. Magiging dependent na lang yan kung ano magiging performance rin ng Zamboanga on their 4 remaining games.
They go inside. That's taken away by Apinan. He has been a force defensively, Dexter Apinan.
Just a bad pass right there, in my opinion. You're gonna feed it off to Wawi's coach eventually. You gotta wait for him to get to the spot.
This is the Gixar great move of the game. Born for greatness. Spin and the drop step galing kay Salubre before banking that one in.
Coaches will always tell you, once you're on the low block, you try and test that middle door. If that gets shut, and you go to your drop step, yun mismo ang ginawa nito ni Janser Salubre.
They go to Apinan. Jexter drops it off. Mark Cruz, no good. Comia. A little over 3 minutes remaining here. Arboleda launches. It's short. Rebound Salubre. Cross-court pass. That's a foul on Apinan.
Yeah, clearly a foul. Alam na ni Apinan na mga suswing yung bola papunta kay Harold Arboleda. Kaya lang, preoccupied siya kay Wawi Escocio after mag-front si Levy Hernandez. So, you know, a little bit late on the reaction of Jexter Apinan. Kahit na alam mo na doon ang pasa, you got, you know, too deep trying to help out on Wawi Escocio as well.
Comia gets it to Escocio. Money para kay Wawi.
Ganda ng shooting ni Wawi sa perimeter.
Absolutely.
Stretching from the previous game, and even up to today, he's missed only twice. He's 7 of 9 from the field. Now that's a grab right there by Jeff Comia, as he got on a little cross match with Mark Cruz, having to defend against the taller guy. And you definitely would want to go to that high-low situation. 2.5 remaining, and Davao actually looking really good here. They're down only 6.
Cruz. Now Baloria dumps it to Mark Cruz. And the size of Batangas, hindi talaga mahirap. Hirap talaga pigilan if you're Davao with your, you know, all of your players that are undersized. Tingnan mo naman.
Yes.
Dito.
Lalo na pagka nag-downhill action na tapos naka-isolate yung isang side ng floor na yun para sa diving big like Mark Cruz.
You really have to make do with what you have if you're Coach Arvin, but you know, when you're up against a powerhouse like Batangas, there's really not much you can do, you know, to counter that advantage that they have.
Yes.
59 to 52, 2:23 left.
And Mark Cruz, I think in the last 4 attempts, he's come up empty on his last 3 or 4 attempts. And very open range yung atiran niya ng mga late na mga yun.
Special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer.
And I still say yung perimeter scoring nito ni Mark Cruz is gonna play, somehow a big part in one of the games on their playoff runs para dito sa Batangas.
60-52 now. Comia, that's taken away. Oh, recovered by Jancher Salubre. Inside, Wawi is Kosho. That's a foul. They are not going away quietly here, Davao.
Somehow ramdam mo na pagod na rin si Wawi Escocio. Pero halos talagang adrenaline eh.
Pagod kaya yan? Wala namang kondisyon eh.
Pero kanina kasi medyo iba na yung buga ng niya eh. But he really has been so good for Davao.
I think this has been the best season of his MPBL career here.
I think so too. Been here for 3 seasons. Ito na ang pinakamaganda eh.
Oo, pero na to eh, bago pa, pre-pandemic na, sa Bulacan na to eh.
Yeah, I watched him before. He's good.
I can give you a few points here and there. I think the offense has been there, pero ang kanyang effectiveness sa depensa, yun talaga yung malaking bagay dito dahil dun sa naging mobile, mas mobile siya ngayon.
Yes. He gets to spots quicker, no? Mas maganda yung reaction time niya.
Final 2 minutes here. Batangas up by 7. Levy Hernandez with the basketball. Levy gets bumped.
Scorer talaga.
And that will mean a couple of foul shots for Levy Hernandez.
Alam na niyang parating yung contact eh.
Naramdaman niya.
Nakakasana yung scoop shot. Kahit anong mangyari, basta titira ko to.
A professional scorer, Levy Hernandez.
I like how he is more calm now. Especially here, latter part of the season. If you recall early, medyo ang bilis mag-react niyan eh. Natitrigger kagad. Now he's got that calm to him. Na, okay, magbimintis ka ng tira, okay lang yan. Forget about it. We're gonna get the other one.
Tama. Jefferson Comia, labas kay Terzo. Andun agad si Levy. Good close out by Levy. Arboleda will shoot. That won't work. Rebound, fought for. Salubre gets it back. The runner from Jan, and he is fouled on the way to the cup. 2 free throws coming right up.
Makeable shots. Yung mga situation ni Janser Salubre. Kanina yung tira niya malapit, makeable, nagmintis. Itong habol dun sa paint action. Ang lapit rin ng tira, got that good range. But Davao's gotta do more effort right now. Time's not on their side. They're down 8 with 1 minute and 15 remaining. And both teams already in penalty. You gotta make your free throws.
Rizal Central mga Golden Coolers and the Bulacan Cuyas are seeing action in the main game.
And the hometown supporters already here with their hoodies and their jackets because malamig po talaga dito.
Oh, it's the second infraction for improper bench decorum. So, wow, Batangas now not out of the woods yet here.
You gotta make your free throws now.
Literal, not out of the woods dito sa Montalban.
Yes, agree. Agree.
May mga kawi.
Oo. May mga greeneries.
10 points para kay Jan Salubre. He's been solid for the Tigers. Imagine if Davao had gotten off to a better start here.
Oh, yes.
Kasi parang naghabol na lang sila buong game eh.
Tsaka yung 7 points nung first quarter, medyo mabigat na na panimula sa laro. Kaya tama ka eh.
Oh, he misses. Salubre, no. Comia, the fight for the rebound. Terzo will launch it. Got it! Big time shot from Jolas Terzo, and they are within 3.
3-point game.
61-58. Cruz dumps it to Levy. Nabitawan ng bola. And it's Davao basketball.
They're gonna check it, but it sure looks like it's gonna be Davao ball.
And Levy has struggled to get control of the basketball here.
And this made three. Little catch and shoot, quick decision by Terzo.
And credit Salubre there, but there was a bit of discussion there on the last free throw. Dun sa last free throw ni Salubre and Terzo, parang may ano eh.
May plan.
May plan to miss it.
Yes.
And then the ball landing at just the spot na pwedeng itapik ni Jolas papunta kay Janser.
And the probability of that, happening in the standing situation na pag ito nangyari, ito gagawin natin. Eh di na nagdalawang isip pa dun si Terzo, talagang tinira na niya. Oh, now we'll stay with Batangas.
You have to appreciate the call here actually, because to me, Levy was well within bounds here when he saved this basketball.
Ah, yes.
I'd like to thank the 5,000 viewers on YouTube tuning in and watching this really, really exciting game in your MPBL. 61-58, Panyamogan goes to Hernandez now against Comia.
He's gonna hold it and probably wait for him to get fouled.
8 seconds. Levy, the sidestep, the bounce inside. What a play! Jexter Apinan to Mark Cruz. And it all starts with Levy Hernandez here down the middle. Play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Few more game with 1xBet.
When you play, you're always told, if you put the ball on the floor, find the next guy that's open. And he found another guy that's open, Jexter Apinan, enough to make Mark Cruz finish it real close. And the thing is, kanina, hindi maganda yung shooting percentage ni Mark Cruz, but this time he made sure that ball goes in. Still a good chance here for Davao. This is still a 2-possession game, even on a made free throw.
They will burn their last time out here, the Tigers, and that was a tough break. Yung out of bounds ni Levy na hindi nangyari. We will be right back. Wawi Escocio, 18.7 of 9 shooting, 4 rebounds for the Davao Occidental big man. The big man has been very, very effective and efficient, especially here in the second half.
Oh, tsaka yung perimeter shooting talaga. Yung sa perimeter alone, he's 6 out of 8. From the 3 points, he's 1 out of 1. Free throws though, he's 3 out of 5. Pero, everything seems to be flowing from the field para dito kay Wawi Escocio. He only has 1 turnover to show. Now this is going to be an important offensive execution for Davao. Shuffle cut. Boy, they got Wawi already down on the low block.
Oh, steal by King Importante. He's there for a reason.
Now, that pass was late. Gonna wait for get fouled.
Hernandez squeezing through. Oh, Importante comes away with the loose ball. Ochea will shoot and hit. Tough break for Davao. But that's it. Batangas will see it. Oy! Meron pang ibubuga ang Tigers. I thought that was it. That was a tough break.
Yes, indeed. Well, you thought, akala mo mag over na ano na no? Pero hindi tumama, kaya patuloy pa rin ang laro. And that live action, kept on for Batangas until that made basket by Don Ochea. And then again, another finish on Davao's end, with Salubre getting an end one. If he makes this will just be a 5-point game.
No, offensive rebound. Wawi Escocio, the turnaround, gets it to go. 4-point game. They foul Levy, 7.2 remaining. And Hernandez will go back to the free throw line. Already with 15 points.
But the free throws have not been very friendly for Levy. It's only 1 out of 4. So he's gonna be put to a test here. Mark Olayan also sent in for defensive purposes for Batangas.
Ooh. Levy misses. Wala nang timeout on Davao. Have to go all the way here.
Batangas can't foul, especially on a 3 attempt.
0 for 2. Comia. Nagmamadali. Goes to Terzo. He'll launch it. And that's an air ball. That will do it. What a battle here in Montalban, Rizal. Batangas City weathering the storm here against the Davao Occidental Tigers. The Rum Masters with a 66-62 victory. Even with Davao fighting all the way back from 18 down in the second half. What a second half performance on Davao. But, the deficit just too big to overcome. And Batangas also had all their answers down the stretch. Best player of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Well, pretty much Levy Hernandez providing the needed points from them. 15 points on a 5-15 shooting, a couple of rebounds, and really just helping out, especially yung 4 out of 8 na 3-point makes niya when they had no one to turn to in terms of scoring. Levy showed up.
Incredible shot making again from Levy Hernandez, picking his spots well and knocking down some crucial buckets para dito sa Batangas City. They move up to number 2 in the South, Batangas, after this win over Davao. Let's go to Andrea.
Maraming salamat sa Del. First of all, Levy, congratulations. Back-to-back best player recognitions at medyo natagalan nga bago mo nakuha yung shooting mo. Pero nung nag-init ka, nagdire-diretso ka naman. And it seems like whenever you're inside the court, talagang hinahanap ka ng mga teammates mo.
Yun lang, sabi lang sa akin ni Coach, maglaro lang ako kahit na ganun gawin sa akin na defense. So, wag lang ako mainis. Yung emotion ko, controlling ko lang. Yun lang.
At kanina nabanggit sa akin ng iyong mga coaches na ang goal niyo daw ay malimit ang Davao ng 12 points per quarter. In the first half, yes, nagawa niyo siya, but come the second half, parang medyo nahirapan kayo and in the last few minutes of the ball game, dumikit pa yung laban.
Yun nga, sa first half kasi ginawa namin yung defense namin. Noong halftime, medyo parang nag-relax kami, nakakashoot na yung Davao. Ayun, nag-adjust lang kami.
Alright, meron ka ba mga gustong batiin at pasalamatan? Go ahead.
Nga, binabati ko yung misis ko, nanonood sa bahay. Baby ko, si Sia, si Kim, yaya niya. Mama at papa ko, Hernandez family, Miranda family, mga tropa ko sa Mexico. Si paring Jun Esteves, si paring RR, De Los Reyes, si paring Erwin, si paring Macmac, si paring Gob, si paring Justin, saka si paring Yel Pascual. Lahat ng mga kaibigan ko.
Alright, once again, that was Levy Hernandez, our best player of the game, brought to us by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Back to you guys.
Congratulations, Levy Hernandez. Big win para sa Batangas, and they are now at number 2 in the South. Up next is the Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers against the Bulacan Fuyas. Dito lang sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. This is the MPBL.